Hey, what's up, everybody? It's the movie guy. So after wrestling, I was like, I'm kind of in the mood for a movie. I can't stream because I gotta get up early in the morning. So I was like, I gotta watch a movie. I'm in the mood for a movie. So I speak to my remote, and it was like Clint Eastwood movies, and all the ones that came up. Some that I love. Uh, some I haven't seen in a long time, and some I have never seen. Grew up in the '80s. One of my favorite actors of all time, Clint Eastwood. So I just was kind of fun. So I was going through the movies that they have on here. They have, I think, 68 Clint Eastwood movies, and out of 68 movies, I was just like, I'm just gonna go over the movies and see which one has the highest Rotten Tomatoes score. So, one, I was actually, well, kind of surprised, but not surprised. But I didn't think it would be this one in the trilogy because I thought it'd be the good, bad, and the ugly. The good and the bad, the good and the bad and the ugly has a critic score of 97%, which I was like, that is definitely the highest. That's one of my all-time favorite Clint Eastwood movies. Definitely one of my all-time favorite top 20 movies of all time. And I was going through them. I was like, there is no way there is a movie higher than 97%. I found one. And it's in that same trilogy. 1964, A Fistful of Dollars, which fantastic. Such a great movie. It has, I should say that I love Sergio Leone as a director. Ennio Morricone, fantastic score. Did the score for these three movies, Fistful of Dollars, For a Few Dollar More, is Good, Bad, and the Ugly, and did the score for with John Carpenter for The Thing, if you didn't know that. So I was like, wow, that's awesome. So then I was just looking, I was like, okay, what else has kind of a like really close critic score? Well, that one also, besides Good and Bad and the Ugly, Escape from Alcatraz, which is a true story about Frank Morris, who him and a few other inmates are the only ones supposedly that escaped from Alcatraz. Fantastic movie. I love this movie. It's definitely probably my top 4 or 5, probably my top 5 favorite Clint Eastwood movies of all time. So I did a little searching because I couldn't remember. So Frank Morris and the other inmates had to go 1.25 miles from Alcatraz to land, and the water at that time when they escaped was 54 degrees. You have not seen Escape from Alcatraz? I highly suggest watching that. So the highest fan score, um, obviously one of my favorite Clint Eastwood movies, The Good Man and the Ugly, 97%. That's the highest Rotten Tomatoes fan score, and man, the cast of Eli Wallach and Lee Van Cleef, which he is so great in this movie, and obviously Escape from New York, and also Sergio who directed this, and Ennio Morricone who did the score and everything. So yeah, I just thought that was kind of interesting. Um, I was thinking, oh, it's definitely going to be Dirty Harry is going to be the highest one. Dirty Harry actually has a 90% fan score, 89% critic score. High Plains Drifter is another one that's really up there. Critic score 94%. Unforgiven, which I wasn't really big on. I don't know. It's just, it's an okay movie. 96, 93 critics and fan score. One of my favorites too that I always loved. Um, growing up watching is the 1980. Oh, where was it? Where is it at? Well, this was another one too that I really loved too. Growing up watching was Achilles Heroes has an 88% fan score. Hang 'em High has a 73% fan score. I really thought that one would definitely be a little bit higher. Let me see. I thought I saw it on here. Firefox. I can't believe Firefox only has a 42% uh, critic score. I would think that would be a little bit higher. Um, the Outlaw of Josie Will, 91, 91. I'll throw one more out at you. Let's see. I have never seen this one, and I've kind of always wanted to see it. Was $1 Million Baby. I have not seen that one. I think it's Vin Rhymes, or no, Morgan Freeman's in this. I always think it was Vin Rhymes, but Hilary Swank and Anthony Mackie's in this. Oh my God! Mike Coulter's in this movie. Luke Cage. Oh my God! I've got to watch this. Oh, and Jay Barchell, the one who's plays in How to Train Your Dragon. I was like, wow, this cast is great. So yeah, I think it's a Clint Eastwood movie tonight. So yeah, I thought that was kind of cool. That was like, okay, let me go through and see how the Rotten Tomato scores are on for Clint Eastwood movies that are on Comcast Demand. Anyway, I'm gonna watch this movie. If I don't talk to you after, I'm sure I'll talk to you soon. Have a good night, everybody.